Sarah, and this is my new channel. It's called Sarah's R-Rated Art. I am ready to take y'all on some adventures and art and crafts, and I want everyone to know that nothing is perfect. There's probably a bunch of background noise right now because I live in LA, in the city, Los Angeles. So there's a lot of cars and shit, and planes and sirens, and you're probably gonna hear a bunch of random shit. My cats will start getting into shit. The garbage trucks going by, like whatever. If you don't like it, don't watch. I don't care. So I decided that even though I don't have my craft space set up just yet, I figured I would just get a phone mount, start recording some shit. So here we go. Our first tutorial is going to be how to alter a journal cover. I got this wonderful little journal from my mama. Hi Ma, Shannon. She works at Merced College. What's up? Woo. And they get promo crap all the time. So we've got Image Masters, Smarter Marketing, Remarkable Results. That's right. I'm going to alter this cover a little bit. I love the cork though. It's really cool. And this is a really neat, like, kind of like almost like a denim material, so I'm gonna leave a lot of that, but I am gonna, you know, kind of cover up this Image Master. Sorry, Image Masters, love y'all, but like this ain't pretty. And then yeah, we're gonna have it for a nice journal to do art journaling, writing, all kinds of goodies in. So that's what we're gonna do today. Let's get started. Bet you didn't think I'd fuck this up so quickly. I lost some footage. Not sure why. So the next thing you'll see after this is me already being in the middle of putting the gesso on the front of this journal. I was just explaining what I was using. It is white gesso, and it's just kind of to prime everything and cover up the logo. That's all really. I don't know. Whatever. If it doesn't make sense, let me know in the comments. Ask me some questions. It's cool. Thanks. On to my third coat of gesso. As you can see, like I told you, it takes a few coats. If you really truly want to cover something up completely, it will take a few coats. But I promise it is so fucking worth it, because then you don't have to deal with whatever image was already on there, or you know, a weird like slick surface. Like, it's good for covering up like plastic surfaces too, so that you have a better workable surface for whatever medium you're gonna use. So here I go again, repetitious. Makes sense that I would be using my middle finger. Lid on. Okay, I think when all was said and done, I got a good 4 coats of gesso on there, and you can see it covered it pretty fucking well overall. A lot of this is going to have some collage work over it, so it's not going to matter that much. I don't really have a theme in mind at the moment. I was just going to go through a lot of my scraps and all my little goodies, like embellishments and whatnot, just to see like what I would like on there, whatever looks good. So I'm gonna do that for a few minutes and we'll just go on from there. I want, you know, stuff that kind of matches this blue theme. I think for me, blue is one of my favorite colors, so like, why not? And just a reminder, you can literally use any paper pieces. I mean, I am a huge fan of recycling, so much so that it's probably become like an issue. Like, I'm like a hoarder of like recyclable products. It's kind of gross and weird, but I like to cut up, you know, junk mail ads, things from like, you know, Victoria's Secret or Old Navy or whatever, if there's like a cool pattern or color on it. And tissue boxes. Oh my god, I have so many pieces from fucking tissue boxes, but they're cool. I mean, look how pretty they are. So I have like a million of those. I've got everything from that to wallpaper, using old book pages, nothing that's like valuable, obviously, you know, weird like dictionary shit. Yeah, like like makeup boxes, things like that that are just really cool. And not only that, I have like a very large selection of scrapbooking paper that I get on sale all the time. So yeah, like never full price, never, ever, 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 either free or fucking super cheap, because that's just my way. Okay, so I'm back. I have picked out a bunch of random goodies, pardon me, while I try to kneel and not hurt my fucking knees, because again, I'm on the floor. Okay, so here's a lot of the random pieces I chose just to kind of look through, see what might look neat on the cover here. I got a lot of cool little like pieces of paper. A lot of it is stuff that I've done with like art swaps with people, and so I got little goodies and whatnot from them. I buy a lot of my super cheap papers and all these little goodies, like these little embellishments, on Shein.com. Cheap ass like website for all kinds of crap, and they just got all this stuff. Like it's like $1 for like a whole mess of fucking papers. It's great. I'm gonna go through and kind of look, you know, see like how I can arrange stuff and make it look kind of cohesive and whatnot. I'd like to mention, which is totally an optional step, but if you have it and if you want to do it, it kind of helps to accentuate some of your little pieces here. Sometimes I'll ink around the edges. I've got a little Distress Archival ink by Ranger. It's Tim Holtz. I got these on sale at Michael's. They're just the mini versions because I didn't have the money for the full version. So what I would do is I would just get one of my little I've got these cool little like finger daubers, so you can like dip it in the ink and then distress around the edges of stuff. So like let's say I wanted to use some vintage photo. That's the name of this color in particular. It's like a nice kind of brown color. So if I wanted something to stand out kind of, I would start to kind of ink around the edges like so that it'll stand out a good amount. So I believe it does dry permanent, which is nice. You don't have to worry about, you know, like using Mod Podge or something over it after. It's pretty permanent. It just stays on, which is really nice. So you can give anything kind of a cool distressed, like vintage look, which I think is awesome. Blue, what are you doing? Sorry, my cat, one of my cats, has decided that she'd like to kind of come and see what's going on. Really? What are you doing? No. Anyway, so that's how you can get a kind of cool little like distressed edge on stuff. I've got a few different colors here. I've got Faded Jeans, which is a nice kind of cool like denim color. And I also have Ground Espresso, which is a nice darker brown. So I'm probably going to go through and do that on a few of these pieces just to make them stand out or look a little bit vintage. So I think I have everything kind of in place. I have a few other random scraps here. I don't know if I'm going to use them, but now I took a picture. I decided like this is where I kind of want things. I'm going to try out using my tacky glue. We're going to see if that works. If it doesn't, really? There's someone fucking yelling outside. That's what you get living in the San Fernando Valley, is a bunch of fucking weirdos all the time screaming and yelling and fighting and fucking trying to beat each other up outside. Anyway, I'm gonna try to use the tacky glue. If it doesn't seem to work as far as sticking things down, I will end up probably switching over to gel medium, which I will show you what that looks like. 1 second. So yeah, gel medium. Here we are. acrylic gel medium. This is usually used to thicken up an acrylic paint and not make it dry as quickly, so you can kind of use it more like an oil paint. You get lots of rich peaks and whatnot in your designs and your paintings, but you can use this as an adhesive, and it's a wonderful adhesive. It will fucking stick anything down, and it sticks it like fucking crazy. Like, it's great. So if the tacky glue doesn't work, I'm gonna use gel medium. I will let you know what I decide. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the winner is gonna be gel medium. So I think it's just gonna be the best thing to stick everything down. So I've got a paintbrush, got my gel medium. I wanna make sure that you do have a cup of water or something on hand, just in case, because you don't want your paintbrush to dry out with this shit on it. Otherwise, you're gonna ruin your paintbrush. Just always have water nearby. Do I have any nearby? Fuck no. I should, but I don't. And I'm gonna have to go get some in a minute just in case, because I will end up ruining stuff and I don't have the money to replace it. Alright, see, so that gel medium is gonna help this paper, and it's cool because I've got like lots of different thicknesses of paper, so it's gonna just help to keep everything, you know, on this, like, because it's a weird surface, you know. I've got this like fabric surface and the cork surface, and like I said, tacky glue will probably do pretty good, but I just don't think it's gonna hold it down as far as like what I need it to. So gel medium it is.
The number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
And this little fucker is being a bitch. It does not even want to stay down with the gel medium. So we're gonna have to probably put like a weight or something on it just to get it to stick, or I'm just gonna fucking leave it like that for now because I don't really care. But it's really annoying because look at this shit. What the hell? What? Why? So I just now decided that, like, for any of the like the paper on paper action, wink wink, I'm gonna do the gel medium on the bottom here, like I did like on this piece. Gel medium is underneath this. We're gonna do tacky glue behind the paper that goes on the paper. It'll just be, I think, easier that way. So there we go. Alright, so I have completed, I think, everything I'm collaging onto the front of this journal. Like I said, so far I wanted to kind of keep it flat and not cover it up too much. One, because I really like the materials and the stitching that's on the book, and then I also want it to be able to open up pretty flat so I can do like a double page spread here and there within it, so I think it'll be nice for that. What I'm going to do now is probably do a little bit of stamping on it, maybe just a couple of words like here in this little spot, and then I'm gonna probably also Mod Podge everything down just to make sure it seals up nicely. I had to get some coffee as well because I live on coffee and alcohol, so you'll probably see me with lots of coffee and lots of booze. So I've chosen some of my cute little like typography word stamps. I get a lot of these little clear stamps, very cheap. Like I said, it's either on sale or already super cheap. And I've also got a little acrylic block. Sorry, my nose is all stuffy. Real talk here, I've got sinus issues. It's annoying. So I think I'm gonna go with some lovely little sentiment, you know, to like remind myself of something beautiful. Okay, sorry, I totally had to pause because I thought I was gonna find all the little tiny words on the thing like really quickly, because I was like, oh, I know where they are, and then I started looking and I was like, fucking shit, like these are so small, and I couldn't find the ones I wanted, and so it took me like 12 minutes, so that's why I stopped the camera. Anyway, I am going to make a little sentiment that says, stay true to you, because bitch, no matter what, you need to just be true to yourself. Do you. So I'm working on getting these set up on my block. Since they're so fucking tiny, it's kind of hard to do. These little acrylic blocks are awesome though because they do have a little grid on them. I don't know if you can see that. So you can line up your words to be straight if necessary. We're going to get some more ink. If I can find what I want. Okay, good. I'm gonna use my archival ink again because that's pretty much all I have. And it's in black soot. I'm gonna do the black. I think I'm gonna do these kind of in this area. Ink it up. Let's ink that shit. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Moment of truth. Oh my god, it's so cute. Nova. Sorry, my cat is getting into stuff because that's what happens. Good times. Alright, next. I'm sorry I'm sniffling so much. Like I told you, I have serious sinus problems. So I bet that sounds real good on camera. Ta-da! Can you see that? Stay true to you. Yes. That's right, bitch. Cool. Okay, next up is going to be the Mod Podge, where I kind of cover up everything just with some of that to seal it in place. I'm gonna take a look at everything and see if it's stuffed down enough. I may have to add a little bit more glue underneath, and then we're gonna Mod Podge it out, man. Okay, I just spent about 7 minutes clearing my throat and blowing my nose. I finished up putting the Mod Podge sealer on the front of the journal. I showed you a little bit, but it's just so you know, it is a hard coat Mod Podge. It dries matte, not glossy. It's a water-based sealer. It's really great for furniture and all kinds of crap, so I love to use it on stuff like this where I don't want much of a gloss or a sheen. So it's not bad overall. You can get a little tiny bit, but overall, I mean, yeah, it's nice. I got 2 coats of that on there. So I think it should be good for me to be able to put the little band back on when necessary. And I should be able to open it up flat and not have any issues. Like, we might have a small issue here with some of the collaging I did, but I don't think it's going to be enough to really mess it up. And if it does start to come up, I can either just cut off the little areas or just cover it again with more Mod Podge. I don't really care. I just want to make some art and shit, you know? That's what I want to do. So I hope this was a good project for you guys. Please, if you are concerned because you don't have something that I have and you're not sure what else to use in place of it, just let me know in the comments. I'm totally fine with answering any questions you might have. I'm a huge, like I said, a huge advocate of just using what you have, or, you know, paying hardly anything for anything, because I don't have much money and I just want people to be able to still make art and do what you love to do, regardless if whether or not you have money or not. It's all good. Just keep on hustling. Just keep it going. Do what you love. Stay true to you. Yeah. Anyway, hope everybody loves the video. Please subscribe, like, comment, turn on the bells for the notifications so that you know when I have a new video coming out. I'm not very good at promoting myself, so whatever. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I don't really care. Anyway, stay safe out there, y'all. Have a good one. Bye.